Hello guys, welcome to a Genshin video. Today I kind of wanted to go over the banner that have been officially announced for version 5.6 coming up in a day or two. So we have the confirmation of the 4 stars for this patch. So first of all, as a reminder, Escoffier is going to come out and she's going to become basically the messiah, the savior, the absolute incredible Gordon Ramsay of the Genshin Impact lore. And she will be saving the cryo characters, basically. She's going to be a massive cryo and hydro buffer. And she, I think at today, right now, if you want to play cryo teams to a good degree, you are pretty much going to need her. I'm not saying that you can't clear without her, but you kind of just need her if you want to have very good result. Now, should you pull for her? I think it's not absolutely necessary. So yeah, do keep in mind. As always, you don't need to pull for any characters, but if you like her or if you want to make like the best possible teams with cryo characters, she's probably going to be a big need. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying that you need Escoffier for Skirk in the future. I don't know. Maybe Skirk is going to be that restrictive and you will need Escoffier. Maybe we'll get a good 4-star that can take Escoffier's rules. I have no idea. It is what it is, so there we go. Now, what I would say is that even if you don't intend to pull for Skirk, Escoffier is still going to be a very strong character, and even if you to have her be useful, you can just put her with like Farina. So if you have Farina, I think they're going to be very good together, because Farina, obviously, massive buff, massive off-field damage. Escoffier, massive off-field damage, provides healing, so they actually work together perfectly because they both deal a lot of damage. The buff on Farina drains your HP, Escoffier is going to heal your entire team. This is absolutely amazing together. So there you go. Now, moving on from that, the rerun is going to be Navia. Navia is not a top tier DPS. She's still pretty up there, I think. She's not on the level of like, you know, Mavuika, Nuvilette, stuff like that, but she's pretty good. She's like just under them, I would say. And I think she also is an amazing character. I never pulled for her before. I might, maybe if I get lucky, I will pull for her. So obviously the weapon banner are going to be their 2 weapons, and some what we have here, nothing really that interests me particularly. Witsit is pretty good. A lot of people don't like it because of the randomness of it, and then the dog hand can be useful every now and then. I think I'm using it for Kirara. I don't know, it's been a long time. The other weapons, not really anything to write home about, so I'm not going to talk too much about those 4 stars, but I'll talk about the 5 stars. So first and foremost, the 4-star, that's what I wanted to, I don't know what I said first. Secondly, the 4 stars. The 4-star we're getting are Layla, which we haven't had in a while, I think. Layla, the thing is that with Layla, not that we have Escoffier, I feel like Escoffier kind of takes a role away and just does it better. Now, the thing with Layla is that still, she does shield. Escoffier doesn't shield. So, like, if you want a cryo... Is she cryo? I think she's cryo. She can shield, which is not that bad. Though, if you have Citlali, that's less important. But she is still absolutely amazing in terms of design. I think she looks super, super cute. And she's an EP waifu. So, if you like EPs, definitely go for her. I think a C6 is very powerful, so you can definitely go for that if you want. Now, I will say, keep in mind, pulling for 4 stars is very dangerous because you can't guarantee them. I still wish there was a PT system where, like, if you don't get, like, you pick a 4-star, and if you don't get them on the first 10 pulls, you're guaranteed to get them on the second 10 pulls, but they're never gonna do that because, I don't know, they hate us. Now, moving on, we are getting Odoron. Odoron is actually a pretty good character. He's pretty strong when it comes to electrocharge teams. Even though Electrocharge are not really considered the best teams out there, he's still pretty good, and by being an Atlan character, he can obviously use the Heroes in the City set, which is absolutely bonkers. So it's definitely things you can do with him. I think it's definitely not that bad. So, yeah, so personally, I didn't get a lot of Constellation last time it was on banner because I wasn't really pulling much for that banner. I think it was in the banner with some characters I didn't really care that much about. And it's always hard to get a lot of Constellation right away, so I'm pretty happy because I know I'm going to be pulling for Escoffier, so I'm probably going to get some Constellations here. And finally, we have Aoife. Aoife, I don't really know what to say about Aoife, honestly. It's just like another animo character. We've been getting a lot of animo characters lately, like Yanlan is super strong. We had, who... Oh yeah, Mizuki was a bit underwhelming, and I think Ifa is gonna be okay. Um, you can probably do some funny things with him as a driver, but yeah, I don't really know. I don't want to comment too much on it because I haven't really done, any calculation or anything like that. But um, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably try to get a copy if I can, or luckily, but that's pretty much it. I don't think I'll be building him that much. So yeah, anyway, 4 stars. I think overall Oron is probably the best value in here. I think Layla is super cute. Ifa, new character, always fun to have a new character to potentially build, so that is nice as well. Now the thing is that moving on from the characters to the weapon, this weapon banner is actually very, very good. If you look at the 5-star, the 4 stars you can just ignore them, but just the 5-star themselves are really amazing. So the Symphony of Sense is the weapon for Escoffier, and basically it gives a lot of crit damage. I'm pretty sure it might be, no, I think it's crit damage. So that's already a very nice statistic. On top of that, it gives just unconditional attack percentage, which makes it even better as a statistic. And then basically the effect is that if you heal your team from off field or something like that, it gives them another damage buff, which not all characters can activate, but some of them can. Someone like Chevreuse can, someone like Yao Yao, any pole arm character that can heal will be able to activate that. And this will probably be a very good option for them if they don't need energy regen weapons. So this is pretty good. But even if you can't activate the healing passive, you can still have a ton of crit damage and a ton of attack percentage. So this is a fantastic statistic, right? Awesome. Obviously, it's going to be fantastic for Escoffier, but this can be a good option for other characters as well. Now, moving on to the axe, which is obviously, Navia's weapon. That is also a pretty good statistic. That's a pretty good pole arm in general, and you won't really be disappointed with it. So those two weapons are actually very good, and their drip is absolutely insane. So what I actually want to do personally for this patch, what am I going to do? Am I going to be pulling? Yes, I am going to be pulling for Escoffier. I'm going to get 1 copy of Escoffier. I don't think I'll be pulling for dupes. I personally think that getting a weapon is going to be better than getting a dupe. The reason why is that I think in terms of power level, they're pretty much equivalent. I believe the thing is that the weapon is such amazing drip, so I want to get the weapon. Now, secondly, I kind of hope... No, I don't want to lose the 50-50. I was going to say, I kind of hope I lose the 50-50 on the weapon so I can get the other one and then I get the weapon, but I don't want to lose the 50-50. I want to keep as my resources. But somehow, if I get early Escoffier, early weapon, maybe I'll try to pull Navia because I really like her. And yeah, but that's a pretty tough decision, honestly, because Skirk is coming up soon. But also because Skirk is coming up soon, maybe I'll be able to pull for her on a rerun, so... Navia, I think this is already your 2nd rerun, I believe, maybe 3rd. Time has been passing so fast, I have no idea. So yeah, my goal is definitely getting Escoffier and a weapon and maybe Navia. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I hope this video was helpful. Who are you going to be pulling for? Are you skipping? Drop a comment down below. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on next one. Bye, guys.